I've heard Daddy tell about his daddy as a boy, a young boy, going with his daddy, which would be my great-granddaddy, down to the Gulf to boil water down to make salt. He said they would take a trip down there and they would stay 2 or 3 weeks down there on the beach in a tent. They'd take a piece of canvas and make a tent out of it. And they would haul firewood down that beach and take their pot, big old pot, and put water, seawater, Gulf water in that pot and boil it. They would strain it. They'd get it up and strain it through some claws before they put it in there to get the sand and impurities out of it. And then they would start boiling in a slow boil. And they'd just boil it slow, boil it slow, boil it slow. And boil it down to where it was salt. And he said sometimes they'd have 3 or 4 pots sitting around there and tending them fires, boiling that. And he said they'd be down there 2 or 3 weeks boiling that water out of that salt, and they'd scrape that salt and keep it. He said every 2 or 3 years they'd have to go down to the Gulf to make them some salt. And they'd go down there in the summertime or fall, whenever it was cool enough they could stay around the fires and cook that water down and make salt out of it. So that was one way they got salt in coastal communities, was out of the ocean. Then other times there was salty springs and stuff that come out of the earth. They'd get salt out of that. Salt licks and stuff be around. They'd get that on inland, but coastal people boiled seawater to make salt back in the day. Making sea salt. Hey, they had sea salt before it became popular. Now, salt was important to them because that's what they used to cure a lot of meats with and stuff. And not only cook with, but they cured meat with it. They had packed meat in salt and stuff, hams and bacon and sausage and stuff. Salt cured pork and everything. But that's how they done it, was they'd go down there and boil seawater until they got salt. Hey, they knew how to do it.